What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars in LaBelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this. BYU about to kick it off as we get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Louisiana's offense will come out first. He's been a story all season long, just continues to impress. The question remains, of all the catches he's made, can he reel in the Heisman Trophy, Jesse?
Well, the games are only going to get bigger because of his success in the first half of the year. His team is winning a lot of games. It's about
been that good through the first part of the season. Can it continue against better competition and championship moments? That will decide whether he wins the Heisman.
To the air, it's Vega. It's complete to the right. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season, like spreading the football around, multiple guys.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cougars offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off in defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make certain
catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Dropping back, it's Prince. Throws for the tight end. Makes the catch. It's Jolly. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Grab near the marker. It's Larson. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar! Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Finds his tight end. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air on 1st down. He's got his man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Makes the catch. It's Acker. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on first down from the 30. Back to throw, it's Vega. Fires to the wideout. He caught it! Touchdown, Cajuns! Once he got some room, it was over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Complete. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. BYU trying to make this red zone trip pay off. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds his big tight end. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the second period. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but Happy Valley is a tense place right now. This is a tight game. They're up by 7 over Oregon. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country.
Touchdown, Louisiana! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
The BYU BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Snags it inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, BYU!
Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
On the run from inside his own 5. This guy is so dangerous. He excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Back to throw, it's Vega. Punts it out of the air.
But I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He unleashes a long one. And he'll pull it in inside the 20.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The Raging Cajuns will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Prince. Pressure coming. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Here's the handoff. Shakes off the defender. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Larson. And they'll knock him down.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, BYU! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. And the Raging Cajuns in the hurry-up. Offense changing the play. Wants to throw. It's Vega. It's complete.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Caught near the sticks. It's Witherspoon. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle. It's Witherspoon. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Touchdown, Cajuns! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense dropping into soft coverage. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Larson. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's got the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Prince. Out of the backfield, he's open. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's short. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Houston.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, Let's send it back to our broadcast team inside LaVell Edwards Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Raging Cajuns will kick it off to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Houston. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, Dave.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
The Cougars line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to pass, it's Prince. Trying to set up the screen. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day with that pass. He goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Moves away as he feels pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Alexander. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Here's the pressure. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Might be calling a hot route. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Quickly out to the tight end. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the 1st.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Quickly complete. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
And the Raging Cajuns will have it 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Vega. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Raging Cajuns in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
And the Raging Cajuns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. The quarterback sneak, looking to eke out a few yards. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop. Touchdown, Louisiana! Fitted in the window for the score. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Snagged in the middle. It's Houston. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down here for the offense. Dropping back, it's Prince. Got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
Got it on the outside. It's Larson.
Great timing there in that throw by the QB on the out route. Gets it to his guy just in time. He makes the catch, and his momentum takes him out of bounds.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Unleashes one. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. 4th quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
Unloads it left. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. They go to the ground. Past the 45. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice...
Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it's hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it on the run. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle.
Touchdown, Raging Cajuns! And the beatdown has ensued. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Louisiana, 49, BYU, 27.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Back to pass, it's Prince. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the fourth quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
The Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and goal. Snap in the shotgun. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays.
Going for the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cajuns. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive.
Lost one deep down the right side. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. He's knocked out. What a play to come up with the interception.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Makes the catch. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's really accentuated receivers in so many different shapes and sizes. But this guy, they're going to find him. They're going to find him early. They're going to find him often. He's made so many plays throughout the season and really been the feature of this offense. And this dude has worked his way. He might get a trip to New York as a wide receiver. That is not normal, and neither is this dude.
Makes the catch. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. If coveting is a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness, sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Welcome to Cajun Country in Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Raging Cajuns of Louisiana. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Raging Cajuns will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Maryland's offense is on the field for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Burns. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right on the money. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Terrapins want to move quickly.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the end route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Breaks into the open. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Terrapins with the 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up on the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're
and he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Raging Cajuns offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays.
Makes the grab deep. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. To the air, it's Vega. That's caught. It's Witherspoon. It's a seam wide. Touchdown, Louisiana. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working that left side now. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Burns. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. It's a draw. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Wants to go up top on first down. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Starting to feel a little pressure. Still running at the 35. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. They're setting up the screen. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana in the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. He wants to throw it. They've got the screen set up. He gets it into the red zone, but not quite to the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 18, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Terrapins kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pocket breaking down. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Terrapins! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. To throw, it's Vega. Oh, they're after him! And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got...
Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 1st down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Terrapins want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the 1st time tonight. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He lost it high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Touchdown, Raging Cajun. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Finds a man on the left. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Pulls and fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw again. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Finds the tight end. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. And the Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Wide open downfield. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains because of his ability after the catch.
There he goes. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
Really nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
Couldn't quite hang on. Pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Going for 6. Into the house. Touchdown, Maryland!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown. season.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Vega. Snagged out of the air. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The Raging Cajuns are in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Got it out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Looking downfield on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Cajuns! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Really nice job on their final drive of the first half. They've been calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
So much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the tailback. At the 35, he's loose. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The DBs will back off a bit. Wants to go up top on first down. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Our Lady of Lourdes Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Terrapins will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Louisiana.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to... Offense in a bunch formation. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Vega. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Raging Cajuns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got his man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Pass completion. formation move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
If you're going to be in the Heisman picture, you got to make plays week in, week out at receiver.
Turning it on. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Looking deep down the right side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Makes the grab. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Raging Cajuns will come to the line to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they get to it. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. This time on target. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, there's no mystery who they're throwing the football to, but defenses still can't find a way to cover this guy. With that last catch, he now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the season.
Looking downfield, it's Vega. Back's got it. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on 2nd and goal. Might be changing the route. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Give him. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it out quickly. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Then they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Throws a nice completion there for a 1st down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
The throw. Zings it complete to the right. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the fourth quarter. We've got an opportunity. One possession.
He's got it. And he will. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield, it's Vega. Got his man. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Brings it down on the right side. And he eluded the deep. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Quarterback may change this route. Throws toward the end zone. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Cajun Country in Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Raging Cajuns of Louisiana. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago. Scanning the field, it's Vega. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got him. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down for 38. New set of downs after the completion. He's going to throw deep right side. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown. All wideouts, no backs. To the air on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And he'll take it. So first down here as they go back to work. He might want another play. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the left. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. wants to go up top on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Raging Cajuns can really attack on this second and short. It's complete. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
It's first down from their own 23-yard line. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he slipped through. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air, it's Vega. Fires to the tight end. Turns it on in midfield. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. First and 10 from the 32. Using the quick game.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
It's complete on the right side. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's caught. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Cajun! Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Acker. Runs through a tackle. Still on his feet at the 45. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. Breaks into the open. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Raging Cajuns will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take it. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. To the air, it's Vega. He lobs one high down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Running free. And he ran away from it. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. To the air on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown! Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete. There he goes. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. It's on target and complete. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown! They're going to open this drive with a pass. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Quarterback empties his backfield. Wants to throw on first down. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab on the right. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
He's got it and still on his feet. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Oh, he makes the catch. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running.
Unleashes one deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot every time he has looked his way. Good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in this game so far where they have not been able to hook up.
Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. He's got it at the 20. Touchdown, Louisiana! Offense in an empty set. Looking to throw on first down. Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, it's picked off. He goes down after.
Okay, ready?
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Got room on the return. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to... Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Fast completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Caught. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Raging Cajuns with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds his big tight end. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total. There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us.